Law enforcement break down what goes into the operation, including when to keep going and when to call it off. It's our top story at 11. Thank you for joining us. I'm Siobhan Klepfer.
And I'm Sherry Jones. Every situation is unique when it comes to engaging in a pursuit. The Eaton County Sheriff's Office and the Mason Police Department tell us what things they go through.
And oftentimes they have seconds to decide. Josh Sanchez has more on what officers keep in mind and what they call fluid situations.
Yeah, that's right. This past Wednesday, a teen was charged after taking police on a chase that went through parts of Clinton and Ingham counties. A sheriff's deputy and a police chief I spoke with say that pursuits similar to that one involve split-second decisions and a constant review of changing circumstances. This video shows the end of a police pursuit that the Ingham County Sheriff's Office says happened around 3:30 Wednesday morning. A Bath Township police officer was in pursuit of a Dodge Challenger heading south on US 127 near Trollbridge Road. After the driver got away, local departments were made aware of the situation, which led to a Mason Police Department officer attempting to contact the driver at a gas station down the road. But the suspect took off again, and that led to a high-speed chase into Delhi Township. Driver would crash and total their car near this roundabout at the intersection of Cedar Street and Holbrook Drive. Both teenagers involved were taken to the hospital for minor injuries. The driver, a 17-year-old girl, is now facing several charges as a juvenile. Speaking of pursuits in general, Mason Police Chief Matt Schutz says officers are constantly balancing the risk of engaging with the risk to themselves, the public, and the driver, along with what led up to the chase.
Those are things that they should be starting to process in their mind as this thing evolves, which quite frankly is just a matter of seconds.
Over in the Eaton County Sheriff's Office, Lieutenant Preston Dahlgren says the decision to call off a pursuit relies on the circumstances in the very moment.
Maybe they're blowing through a bunch of stoplights and the speeds are so excessive that we can't safely proceed through them. Sometimes it's just not worth pushing the issue.
If the suspect slips away, other deputies and agencies are made aware of the situation, either picking up the chase or making an arrest in their jurisdiction. While officers and deputies are trained for these scenarios, Lieutenant Dahlgren says
the plan is fluid. Yeah, the plan is very fluid on how to respond to these.
Now, Chief Schutz says that there are also physical responses like an increase in adrenaline that officers are prepared for. He says having a supervisor also reviewing the chase and making the call on when to stop helps with the decision-making process. Back to you.